Our capacity stores not to the Republic. Still not entirely sure how the last player ended up getting over 3 hours. That was impressive. Because I thought all I was doing was basically, field missions on Manon, and then, well, I guess I did have to do all the geohard and stuff and all that. Which I guess did add up. And all the back and forth, going back and forth, exploring places. I don't really want to work with Juhani, but apparently since her request could trigger Sumwell, probably should trigger Takorba instead of this. We're gonna take her when we go underwater. Yay.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base? Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manon is the sole source of KOTOR, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get.
So, what have you done?
The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes Kolto exports. But a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manon anyway. So we made a deal.
What sort? What sort of deal?
We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest Kolto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction, an ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since. We don't know. We just don't know. As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain. I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our Kolto packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
You know, I'm actually going to show you something. You know, we'll see if we can find what's-his-face on Korriban. So I'm just going to go win in with my actual companions, because I can't change people once we're down there, so yeah. Boop. Boop. Oh, this is a nice looking submersible. But hey, welcome to one of my least favorite parts of the game. Well, not exactly yet. But you can't see what I hate. You can't see the descending into the depths and the sharks. No, you don't get to see that part yet. But welcome to what I hate. I don't like downhill. Well, I mean, it's the worst section yet, though. There is a really bad section in Hill. That doesn't help with how... Well, let's just say I have a, I just like being underwater in video games. here's an example of why. Maybe not as bad as like the Vortex Tower in World of Warcraft, but...
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away.
Calm the fuck down.
No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold.
Yeah, well, I have to find
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen any map, just stinking, raking death. The cell cath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems, too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened. We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere, and the cell cath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries.
I'm sure that would be amusing.
They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them. So we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks. The FRAPS are out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the cell cath. Like us. What? No. You're one of them. You'll never get me!
Out of my way. Don't even have anything to loot. Antidote kit. Tiny grenade. This place is technically 2 sections, so yeah. Yeah, look at them things out there. Aren't they lovely? How much more for the sharks? I do not like them. I do not like them. By the way, here's a security panel right here. Remember how hacking works? Of course you know how hacking works. You should know how this is gonna go. Besides the computer, you feel this. Steal them, you then gas. You could have just vented gas and murdered all them cell caps. They left more cell caps. You vent more gas. See? Not even that hard. Go to the east hallway. Go up to the patrol. Do I want to do that? Yeah, corrupted patrol droids targeting. You go to the south hallway. You corrupt the patrol droids targeting. Go to the security room. You deactivate shield. Go to environment suit containment. You go to security control pit room. You do not blow up the comparator. Do not do that. Download air schematics and log out. See was that so hard? So now that we have a whole map though. East hallway, south hallway, airlock, west storage room, fireman suit, security room, airlock. Quite a few airlocks, isn't there? By the way, cute. They're doing the pew pews. Also destroy. Cute. Oh well. Hi, insane cell calf.
Powering weapons.
Oh, so I want to do one thing. Boop. 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 Activate droid. Boop, 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 boop. Yay, droid. Look at all that speed. And now it's 3 parts. Fuck's sake, I did not click that game. Don't know why you keep doing that, but stop that. Personally, I look into a lightsaber trade skin. Oh, hi. Oh, seriously? My speed's already wore off? I thought that lasted less than night speed. What's in this room? A deadly flashlight, which we can't recover. Deadlock time for. Scientist memo Sonic Inventory. Huh. Well, let's go whoop, downhill. Just once those pressure shorts outside, I managed to whip up a little something in one of these little in the workrooms. This is a Sonic man which should scale them up. Sound seems to work a lot better underwater than through the air, and if you fix it on the outside of an environment, so just press the button every time they kick it down and you have no problems. You know, I never, you know, the first time I did this, I didn't realize how much I had to do. Well, technically the first few times. So I always mostly try to cheat the section involving the settings. I disabled the shield. Make sure I disabled the shield.
I'm never too old for this!
I disabled the shield. Oh well. Don't even have the decency to drop loot. Oh, that's just sad. Fuck's sakes. My mouse stopped showing up off the screen and clicking on nothing, I swear. I think I know what the problem is. It's actually like, it's supposed to be holding in one area, but my mouse buttons don't fully hold and they declick, and so it ends up off the, I don't know. Pure energy cell, is that for melee or for range? I forget. Anyway.
No problem. Got it. No problem. Got it.
Well, I need that.
No problem. Got it.
Hi, weapon locker.
Is somebody out there? Fishy, fishy, fishy. Come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Not in here. I'm safe behind my walls.
So what's happening?
Investigate? You're just like the others. Fodder for the Selkath. Walking fish snacks. Trump, trump, trump. If you can run, you might be fast food.
When the Selkath went insane and started killing everybody, I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy food for me.
You want to come out of that?
No, 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 no.
Fairly
That's what the
fortunate
others said.
rating.
Mercenaries like you. But they're dead. The Selkath ate them. Lunchy munchy. Only the ones left in the south part of the base might still be alive, where the KOTOR is. Few fishies there, but many, many, many fishies in between the water. No, only... Don't know. Go ask them. When the demon screamed, it shook every mind in the station. We fell to the ground but survived. Fishy fishies, though, they just got hungry. No, only... No, only... Bye-bye. Is somebody out there? Ha-ha! That's what you think? Fishy think that too. These walls and door are 6 centimeters, no 12 centimeters, of durasteel. I'm invulnerable behind my walls. Nobody's getting in here. When the Selkath went insane and started killing everybody. I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy food for me. No, you can't harm me in here. I'm invincible.
Yeah, by the way.
Ah!
Stab. Dark side points. And you didn't even have any of the decency to have loot. That's just sad. But no one's invincible. Not when I'm around. Not an average fragment, I should be able to take that. Bitch, what do you mean my skill's too low? I'd have to educate pick this up, but at the same time I don't care enough to worry about. Hey, and there's an astonishment, just in case you didn't get the other one. God, this place isn't actually as big as I thought it was. Huh. Up to Hyper Droid, I'm going to smash it. That's a deadly frag of mine. That'd be really nice to have.
Ready!
Problem though is you can't pick it up, can you? No. Wait, yes you could. Interesting.
Sure.
That's a good skill. Anyway, there's 2 rooms I need to check.
Acknowledgement!
Fine, take it. So what you got for me? Attributes. Hell, I don't know what to do with you. Death is high enough. Increase your intelligence, I guess. Skills. More demo. Awareness. And you, what to do with you? Huh, that's a good question. What to do with you? Wow, right, only 1 point. Ugh. Master speed. Force armor. Stasis field. Force whirlwind. I forgot to actually set my skills, didn't I? Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay, so remember to upgrade my powers. Because I don't have, you know, well, what? Level 17 where there's like 3 levels left. So I added and got ourselves Insanity. Because, you know, why not? And Plague. And I forget what else. Drain Life, maybe? Yeah, Drain Life. Of course, I can't use Drain Life, though. Oh, well. I just got Joey. Plague, I think. Yeah. So now we can cast Insanity on things. 2. Fun times. Bonus, I doubt I will be casting Insanity on many things. Why? Because I'm not going to remember to. That's why. So I'm going to be too busy casting other spells.
No problem. Got it.
Force powers, I mean, you know.
Ready!
Collect more things. See you over there. I'll see you over there. Hi, Faulty Patrol Droid. Have a nice day, Faulty Patrol Droid, and thanks for that speed. So that was one way out.
Yes?
But now I need to check these other rooms. Insane Cell Cav. So, Let's try this new power we just picked up, right?
Here!
I mean, look how long.
Got it.
Combat mode.
Let's see what you got.
Here!
Also, I want to point out the fact that it keeps them stunned in place. So they don't run off like most things that are filled. Which is pretty great. Because that was one thing that always annoyed me in like Baldur's Gate is, oh, you turned undead. Well, they're just gonna run across the entire map now. Yay for that. As opposed for, you know, skeletons and the whole blowing up thing.
Acknowledgement.
Demolitions, you make me sad.
Yes?
Credits. Better simulate. Okay, wow. Time for this part. Not looking forward to this. Hi, Selkath.
Here!
Master?
I don't know how that didn't get set off.
What?
Anyway. Save. Time for now one of my least favorite sections of the game. Probably the part I hate. Environmental suit of eyes begin their airlock sequence. So we have an airlock, we have an environmental suit. So by the way, this section sucks. Of course I had to leave HK behind. Oh, we're moving a lot faster than we remember this going. By the way, see that thing? You have 2 charges.
Who's there? You're not Cellcast, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
Bro, send me down.
I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Cellcath killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The Cellcath swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong, somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something.
They looked wrong. This whole place smells wrong. Like a Eurylian Ergoth egg gone bad in the hamper.
Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Cellcaths. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay.
What are you doing?
I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the KOTOR harvester they built on the edge of the Hackert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed Cellcath mutants running around looking for dinner. I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the KOTOR harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the Cellcath. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
Safe. Are you stupid or something? Not safe. Why would it be safe out here? Do you realize what's out here? Where'd he go? Oh, he went up there. Hi. So yeah, it's always safe in the ocean. Ocean, if you technically look at it, it's not that far down, honestly. You can see the surface there. That's surprising. You'd think it would be a lot deeper.
Come on, hurry up. Don't just stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with... Ow! Ah!
Yep. The water is filled with... Yep. The water is filled with... Yep. All my hatred's what it's filled with. Do 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 do. Do do. Do 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 do. Yeah, I didn't even realize this was a thing the first few times I did this. It sort of simplifies things, doesn't it? Makes everything a lot easier than running from those things. So the problem though is we left an HK behind. Oh no, it's not the HK. And he's the only one who can disable he's the only one who can let those
What?
I'll take it you have that. As managing. Anyway, antidote kit. What you have? That's repair kit. Boop. Hi, I'll be with you in a second. I just need to lose this twice. Auxiliary public soldier. You had to specify that. Just in case you don't realize what it was. Couldn't just been a regular corpse. No, it had to be a corpse of a Republic soldier. A lot of deadly mines down here too. There's also another place that you could have came in at. There's no suit, just in case you needed it. Anyway, we got a force field and some people behind it. Shall we? Hi.
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the FRAPS and the Cellcath in. No, stay out! Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
60 seconds to complete depressurization. 54 seconds to complete depressurization.
No. The FRAPS will get us. No, the Cellcath are coming. No!
No! Ah!
Cellcath maybe, but the sharks?
Ah, no!
You... Sammy, calm down. I don't think they're here to kill us.
Kono, are they?
I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
We're both just scared.
When the Cellcath went crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The FRAPS and sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Cellcath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes. Sammy and me, I thought we were the only ones left. We heard the Cellcath outside the doors every once in a while, and those strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project. A star map? I don't know anything about a star map down here.
But there were some ruins that were excavated when we were digging the foundations for the last section of the KOTOR harvesting machine.
But we can't go anywhere near those now. Maybe that's why it all happened in the first place.
So are you babbling about?
The work teams were outside in the rift near the vent. Then there was this rumbling and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Faraxa shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Cellcaths started screaming too. And they turned on us. It may have been. Maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift. It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakard Rift near the KOTOR vent. That might explain a few things too.
And no one knew about that.
We had no clue at all until it came out. Maybe whatever sort of power it used to drive the Cellcath insane masked it from us somehow. Or maybe it was lying dormant deeper in the rift.
I think it might live there because of the KOTOR.
Maybe. That would explain more. Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the KOTOR. Would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. With KOTOR as a food source.
And all those other Faraxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
Okay, well, we came to a lot of assumptions here. But I need to get past.
That would be suicide! It's out there still!
Out there, waiting for us.
Okay, well, what the hell can I do about it?
The Faraxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
So what are you talking about?
The repellent we made was supposed to drive Faraxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the KOTOR.
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do.
But how would I
You can take this canister of toxin. We were working on it just before the giant shark drove all the Cellcath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main KOTOR harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Faraxan shark.
Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift.
So
You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million sangin, a liquid at about 4 million sangin, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
Okay, so let's think about this route, shall we? So, here's the thing. We could poison the shark. And there's, which is probably dark side option, and bad things happen because of it. We could destroy the harvesting machine, which is the light side option, and still slightly less bad things happen. But here's the thing, I'm just going to
What? No! Run, Kono, he's one of them!
Run. Yeah, run. Totally didn't run. Totally didn't even have loot. Oh, so. Yeah. Save. Activating airlock control, continue engaging airlock. Begin the airlock sequence. Yay. Is there sharks outside? Probably. Probably. Or the game could crash. Fuck's sake. Oh, hi, shark. Nice to see you too. Oh, hi. So what I want to do. That's a good question. What do I want to do? Big old sharks over there. Being a big old shark. So what do I want to do? I could be tossing into the vent. But here's the thing. I know where it's going to happen. So I'm just going to do this. So I turn on 7-4 mirror. Pressure rupture. So time to play this mini game. Current charge part at 0-3 mirror intentions. Contain part at 0. I can't see. But then injector pod. 3. So transfer from injector to container. So I have 1 of 3 million left. Okay. Okay, so transfer from injector to container. Then you throw the injector. Then you transfer from injector to container. And boom. Wait, what am I doing? I was gonna put a point in that one, wasn't I? Okay, so level 18. Feet. The hell do I have left for feet? Can't get those yet. See, I was gonna get what? Everything. I should probably get conditioning. Yeah, I should probably work on conditioning. Problem is I don't have enough feet left to get full conditioning. I could get Force Storm, but the problem about getting Force Storm is it's restricted by armor. Which is unfortunate. Anyway.
Yes?
So now we get past, by the way. Because we destroyed the machinery. Hi, giant shark. Now the KOTOR harvesting machines destroyed the great threats and shows no signs of hostility. Allows you to pass. Okay, bye, giant shark. And then we can go to the star map. Hi, star map. Huzzah! The ocean's not as deep as I thought it was going to be. Because I can literally see the surface, and that bothers me. Well, technically it bothers me less when I don't see the surface, but... Oh yeah, and then there's the fact that we're technically over the rift, which don't look over the side, because that bothers the shit out of me. But yeah, I thought it would be, you know... Most of the water's moving a bit faster than it should be, in my opinion. But still, the fact is, it's just sort of there. Where does this go? Oh, hi. Apparently we're over here now. But yeah. It's just the fact that water, being underwater in games, being vulnerable like that, makes you uneasy. So here's where basically you would be attacked if Dark Bandit was still alive and didn't show up on Kashyyyk for some reason. We'd be attacked here. But since he's not here, we could just leave. Yay. Herp, herp. Camera. Herp. Stupid cinemats. Anyway.
You've returned. I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility?
Zucker were insane.
Insane? What did they do? And why?
Killed everyone at the station.
They killed everyone? And the mercenaries we sent later? That's horrible. What caused them to all go insane at once like that?
Stretch and warp.
Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto?
Giant threats and short the drove.
That's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
And the harvesting machines.
No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that I thank you.
Well,
and did you end up finding your star map?
Yep.
As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Yeah, it's like either I destroy the machine, or I potentially poison all the KOTOR anyway, and make it completely useless. So by the way, there's a reason that door's closed. Save. Joey, you want to talk more before we go?
Got something on your... Oh.
Okay, fine. Because guess what? It's time to be put on trial again. Yay. Time to be put on trial again. Stop him. Very well. I'll come anyway. Tell them I blew up a machine. didn't murder the shark. Yeah, I can't do that. Can't do that, so let's just say. Let's just be honest, this version for the research stage above we're going to say. Well, I'm sure I'm welcome to try for it. Maybe. I say good, damn. Shark. I destroyed the machine. This goes a lot worse. You have to respect. Yeah, you're basically banished from the world under punishment of death, after you murder the shark. But they don't take too kindly to that. You know, I'm just gonna go back to my ship. I can't even do that. Let's rejoin your party first. Where's Jolie? Jolie?
And you need?
What?
I'm just gonna return to the Ebonhawk. Screw it. Okay, look at the map. Appears to be looking for someone. Maybe put it back. Oh shit. Give me a second. I didn't realize she was gonna be waiting here for Juhani. My bad. Okay, you wanna go? We'll go. Give me a second to level Juhani up. Okay then. What gives you power-wise? Plague? Nah, Force Wave. Okay, so you wanna talk? Oh hell. Did I break it because I fast traveled back? Let's try this again. Hi. Did I break it? Did I seriously break it? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Maybe I should have entered it into this ship. I didn't realize that was the thing that could happen. Oh no, you fast traveled back, and thus the scene isn't happening right because you don't have the right people in your party. So he's just gonna sit out there and be like, oh. Game. Fuck's sake, so are you right clicking off the screen again for? Let's try this again. Take two. species going way outside my ship like that? Do I have to seriously reload? Well, let's see. Wow, so I completely broke this. He's waiting for Giovanni, but Giovanni. Okay, so well, I'm just gonna go on my ship for a second. Then I'm gonna get off my ship and try this again. I can't believe it, we broke this thing. Wow, oh, that's a new one. Well, that's only 6 minutes ago. I mean, that's before we went through the trial, isn't it? I can't believe we broke that thing. Oh, that's great. Anyway, fine, I'll do this. I can't even party selection. Okay, well, let's not do that. Yeah, I know. Let's do this again. Okay, so don't fast travel back to the ship and switch Johnny in. Stupid game. Okay. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, this time we'll just walk back. That's stupid.
And you need?
Yes?
Joey, why are you still back though? Oh. It's another... What if I fast travel this time, since she's actually, you know, in my party? Is it gonna trigger this time, or is it gonna break? There we go.
There she is. Get her, men. But remember, don't kill her.
Okay. So here's the thing. How about no?
You seem to have defeated me, Get There, Worm. But I'll have the last laugh in the end.
What do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean?
You may have killed me today, but I had the pleasure of killing off your species. Not everyone who fought alongside the Mandalorians did it for their stupid concept of honor. Some of us just did it for the pleasure. The pleasure of seeing your world burn.
You animal! You wretch!
But I'm beyond your petty vengeance now, girl. You can never have your revenge.
You just did.
No, I cannot give in to my anger. I will not give him the satisfaction of making me that way.
Worm, I killed your people on KOTOR in the sky, on the ground, in their homes. I hunted them down like the animals they were, just to see them burn. But the treacherous beasts fought back and left me with injuries that meant I could never fight again. Or so they thought. But you won't. You're the cowardly type, all of you. You don't have the guts to finish me now.
No, I will not give it to him.
I ended up in the lower city of Taurus, and what did I find? A few of those stinking beasts living there. The male was easy enough to best, but the females proved elusive. I didn't know what happened to them after I killed the male. Until I saw this cursed woman on the auction block. But then the Jedi came and ruined everything before I could have my revenge.
You killed my father. You killed my people. You treat us like animals. You deserve to die.
Give in and embrace your hate. You're no better than me. You're nothing.
I... You will die for what you have done!
Do it. Give in to your hate. Do it.
I felt satisfaction taking revenge for my people like that. But I should not have let my anger consume me so.
You did the right thing.
I didn't. I let my anger and passion consume me and did something rash. Something which leads me down the path to the dark side. But I recognize this, and I am truly regretful that I committed this act. I shall not let it happen again. I suppose I was fortunate that, in this case, he was deserving of such an end. We should continue on our way. I do not want to linger around here anymore.
You should have done it. You could say that leads you to the dark side, but hey. If I have to explain what the whole morality system, again, I'm going to lose my mind. So now we reach this point, though.
Yeah, what are you... You're...
Oh, I'm not ready for this part. In fact, I'm tired. I am tired. So I'm probably going to...
How can I help? Then I suggest...
Yeah. So before we work our way to Korriban, I'm going to save... Because I know what's going to come... I know what's going to happen next, so yeah. I'm going to save and leave Arphil. We'll continue the rest of this very later. Because... yeah. We're not going to go to Korriban next. Because I know exactly what's going to happen next. Because I've done this enough times. But yeah. Time for plot stuff to happen. Before we can go to Korriban. But anyway. We'll deal with that later.